What it do, everybody? And we are here in Tombstone, Arizona, here to check out the most historic town in Arizona. Actually, even historic to even people that go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes.
A lot of inspiration for Ghost Town at Knott's Berry Farm was taken from this very place here.
All different locations, right? But this is one of the locations.
One of the locations.
Yes.
We'll go around and we'll show you all the different places, like the Birdcage Theater, I think is here too as well.
Yes, the Stagecoach, right?
Stagecoach is here.
Yes.
Gunfight. Sound familiar?
The saloon.
But let's go see what it do here today in Tombstone.
It's a historic town here. They have a real stagecoach. Look, it's a little mini stagecoach. Look at the horsey. We got the whole town to ourselves.
I know. Where is everybody?
Waiting for the gunfight at the 1:30.
At 1:30.
I'm so excited. So is that baby. We're excited for the gun show. You've never been here before, have you?
No.
First time here?
Yeah.
So, it's starting.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah!
That was loud.
A little better. Couple of things before we get started, folks. First things first. Please, at no point during or after the presentation, try to handle our weapons. They are real. They are dangerous. Now, with all the safety talk out of the way, sorry, kid. Anybody got a cell phone with them today? Raise your hand.
Everybody.
Throw it up in the air. Anybody got small children with them today? Raise your hand. Throw them up in the... No, I'm just kidding. Need to know before we get started is that this is an audience participation show. What that means is, when you see the good guys, dapper gentlemen dressed like myself, we want you to cheer us every time we enter or exit the stage. Conversely, when you see the dirty cowboys, we want you to boo them every time. Simple enough, right?
Yeah. All right, Keith, let's hear. Quit beating on the bar. More dinner. One job, folks. It's fine by me, Holiday. Hey, Tom, I can't shoot him with my finger. Come on.
What's it gonna be then, Frank?
As you can see, I ain't rightly fixed for a gunfight now. If I was, I'd take that gun and show you.
Doc, I'll kill you anyway. Do this town a favor. I'll be real easy, too.
What? That's enough. You boys, get out of here. Arrest him, Morgan. He pulled a gun on me.
Oh, this gun, you wanted, Doc?
Enough. You boys, clear out before you get more fights you can handle.
Tom, in an empty lot behind the OK Corral off Fremont. They look to mean business and boys. They got guns.
And we will take those guns away from them. Doc, if you're coming with us, you'll have to listen to me. Hang back. Hold on to this. Come along. Up your heads, boys. We're here for your guns. Hold on, what's that?
Shoot him again!
Holiday! I got you now, you filthy lunger.
Blaze away. You're Daisy if you do.
I see you moving, boy. Give me that gun.
Get away from here. Just let me die.
Frank McCloud, dead. 19-year-old Billy Clanton. Dead. That was it. Over before it ever started. 2 months after this gunfight, Virgil Earp was ambushed outside the Crystal Palace Saloon. 3 shotguns went off, but he still refused to die. Crippled up pretty bad, Virg wandered the West till death found him in Nevada in 1905. Not as lucky was Wyatt's brother Morgan. Shot in the back and killed, playing a game of pool up on Allen Street. Morgan died at midnight, March 19th, 1882. His brother Wyatt's birthday. Now, in 1887, the year this whole town began to fall apart, a lifetime of drinking, smoking, and bad decisions caught up with yours truly in Colorado. I don't care to talk about it. Wyatt Earp was the last man standing. Wyatt spent the rest of his days traveling. He went from Idaho to Alaska, finally ending in Jazz Age Hollywood, looking for another tombstone and a chance to get things right. He never did find it. When he died in Los Angeles in 1929, just ahead of his 81st birthday, his last words, suppose.
Buffaloed him as well. The Cowboys now.
Dude, that show was awesome.
It was.
Here's a recreation of the gunfight.
Guns are so loud.
Ooh, I
They
expect them to be
scare
that loud,
me.
right?
Like, I'm watching it and they're all going off and I'm still like jumping.
It's super loud. Like,
But they walked on.
that's what we just saw, and that's what just
Yeah.
happened.
Blood.
Yeah.
Where you see
And
him
those guys went
standing
down.
now. Suddenly, Wyatt cries out.
Founder of Tombstone. Cool.
What do you mean?
There's like a little museum going on, a little picture museum.
Oh, look at how many horses they used to use.
Big old wagon or what? Okay, this is all here. This is like all original.
The mining.
The barn. The tombstone, everything. Kicks ass. The guns are really loud.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
See, that's where we were walking earlier. The King Corral was over here. Right? From over here. We were on this side. That's where we shot our intro right there. Look, this is where Knott took the pecans. Look, this is where he stole the idea. Walter Knott. See, this is the pecans. It's cool. They have like little things to look at. The photos. They have a little itty bitty building with like a couple of interesting things and artifacts to look at. Oh no, this is not Indiana Jones.
No.
It looks like something from
It's a
Indiana.
coal cart for mining.
Doesn't it look like something from Indiana Jones though?
Yeah.
We're short round. Oh no, it's falling apart though.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real one, but it's like it's yeah.
Prostitution was perfectly legal in Arizona in the 1800s. Dozens of cribs like this one lined Tombstone streets. Both Wyatt's Europe's second wife and Doc Holly's girlfriend worked in the world's oldest profession. Wow. This exhibit is dedicated.
Just like a Knott. Huh? Have you ever wanted to go into the little prostitute's house on Knott's very far? Well, now you can here
Yeah.
in Tombstone. Look, that's what's inside. Look, she's not sticking her leg out the window like in Knott, but
No.
there's the bed. Don't touch that. There's the toilet. That's a toilet. Chamber pot.
Behind the whole red light. That's why there's a whole red light thing.
Red light district.
Yeah.
Let's go. Look, they have the jail. Marshall White's office. He's so happy to be in jail, huh? He's like Sad-Eyed Joe. But he's happy-eyed Tim. Go, 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 go. Did he open up? Creepy.
Here we go, folks.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Old Butterfield stage line. My name is JD. Yes, like John David Holliday. Just not related to that drunk Doc Holliday. Nope. He's from Georgia. We're from South Carolina. Up front, we have Missouri Mule. On my left, her name is Sarah. On my right, we have Rocky. He's an American quarter horse. If you guys look over to my right, you can see gazebo and so picnic tables. We got a big cement wall. Then all the way on the other side on Fremont Street, there's another brick wall. On that side of the street is the gunfight behind OK Corral. Yes, folks, that's it, behind OK Corral. That happened October 26, 1881. There is a test at the end of this tour, by the way. All right, right now we just crossed over 3rd Street into Chinatown. I bet y'all didn't know we had a Chinatown, but we do. There was a young lady that used to run this whole area like the mafia. Yes, I say like the mafia. Her name is China Mary. If you look off to my left-hand side, that's where that crazy lady lived. China Mary lived in that museum, this red house. You can tell she was very wealthy because that's the only house standing that was here back in the day. Sure, cow Apaches, they used to run all through this area right here.
That's where Doc Brown was.
This used to be called Goose Flats, this area. But on his days off, he used to come out here to find his riches, his silver, his gold. Well, he found his silver out here, his big old vein of silver. He found it. He brought it out, some of it out to Tucson. Step it up, step it up. I don't think the drive's working today. I think we need transmission fluid.
You need to put some gas in there.
No, we got plenty of gas. I know. I filled it up this morning.
You need some carrots in.
Well, guys, if you ever seen that movie Tombstone, just picture it.
Streets called Tough Nut.
Val Kilmer, Sam Elliott, Kurt Russell in the movie called Goose Flats. Sorry, that don't make sense. I'm glad they named it Town Tombstone. That would have sounded a little weird.
Goose Flats.
Now showing at your local theater, Goose Flats.
Goose Flats, the movie.
Yeah. Anyways, that wasn't even part of your tour, but there you go. Off to my left-hand side, you got this little white house 5 generations later. The great-great-great-grandson is Jessica Escapol. Yes, that's Escapol's house. They were really big ranchers back in the day. They used to be friends with those Clantons and McClarys. Now, there used to be a town off to my left over those hills right there called Charleston. They had 3 deaths for every one here in Tucson. Well, they're saying if the Escapol's actually in town that day of October 26, 1881, the day of the gunfight, if the Escapol's would have been in town, it would have probably turned out a little bit different, like one of the Earps with Doc Holliday sitting at Boot Hill. Off to my right-hand side, this is a hell of a guy. His name was Texas John Slaughter. I think, is that what it says on the building?
That's what it says.
Today's my first day, so I don't know. Texas John Slaughter used to live here at Whittier, so he was one of the best bounty hunters and one of the best gunmen that he knew. Now, Texas John Slaughter, when he used to go out and get his bounties, he didn't bring the bodies back like you see in the Western movies, where they throw the body over the saddle. He just took whatever he could off the body to identify who he got. And see, the reason why he didn't bring the bodies back was the guy was a little short guy. Nothing against people that's short, but this dude was 5'6", 120 pounds. Yep, 5'6", 120 pounds.
You can literally not bring them in.
I believe he was shorter than Doc Holliday.
Oh.
Hey, you little guy.
And he sneak up on you.
I'm taking you guys off-roading for a minute here.
Yeah.
So you guys can feel the air ride suspension. Two was built. It ran till 1929. The county state route over to Bisbee. Bisbee is known for their copper. Yes, I said copper. They still have copper mines out there today. When we pull up to this stop sign, I will make a legal stop with a legal turn signal. I promise you. So we're coming up to a stop sign. I got my turn signal on, but please look off to my right-hand side here. You can see a metal plaque. You guys go see a wood post. That wood post used to be a telegraph post. It used to go up with a little T, just like our electric posts do now. Up with a little T. We're going to be making a right-hand turn here if we don't get run over by a Kia. So.
Old school phone names.
You're going to see those gallows. You guys see those gallows right there?
You see them hanging in the back? That's what
that's the same gallows my ex-wife tried to hang me on right there. So,
this is where we settle all matters.
Yes, so those guys went in there to try to rob that general store. They opened up that safe. There was no money in it. They come outside that store into the street. They started shooting their guns up. Well, one of those rounds actually went into a boarding house, killing a pregnant woman.
Oh, no.
Well, they found out, the marshal and sheriff found out that John Heath was actually the head honcho of this group. He found out it was his idea to go rob the place. Well, John Heath brought all of his buddies out. They all got arrested. They were brought to this courthouse. Everybody was sentenced to hang except John Heath. Now, John Heath got life in Yuma prison. Yes, I said Yuma prison. But all those other guys hung back there, and John Heath was downstairs at below the courthouse. You guys haven't been in that courthouse yet. It's pretty neat. Yep, that's Detroit, that's the largest in the world.
There it is, dude, there it is. I found it.
Here to get married. They come from
Disneyland.
Which is Europe. They come from the Asian country.
See them? The horse house?
They come from Mexico. That was the bank of Prescott, right there. Then they turned into the Tombstone Hospital. Then in 1970, they shut the hospital down.
No,
and
we got
actually made it
stagecoach.
to a visitor center. But I need to know, guys, what happened October 26, 1881.
Okay, Corral shootout.
You are the winner. This guy in the red shirt will give you a $1,000 check when you get off the hill.
He's like, I'm out.
Building right here called Arlene's. This used to be a saloon. That day, October 26, 1881, Wyatt Earp, Virgil, Morgan, and that crazy alcoholic Doc Holliday stood right there on that corner. Not near the fire hydrant, because somebody was probably pissing on that. But right here in the corner, they all stood, right? And they walked up to the stop sign. They went through the stop sign and went around the corner, okay? There's a lot of alcoholics in this town, by the way. So they walked up here to Fremont Street. They made a left. They went behind the OK Corral. Behind the OK Corral. I guess you got that. It was behind the OK Corral, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a little alleyway right there, right beside Fly Studio. They were about 6 feet away from each other, and that alleyway was probably 6 feet wide, okay? About 10 feet deep to those gates at OK Corral. That gunfight rang out. 2 of those cowboys actually died right here on Fremont Street. Now you can look at everything I'm saying, you can Google it. I might be a cowboy. See, cowboys just tell stories, they don't tell lies, okay? Everything you hear from me is actually, you can find on Google.
Okay.
Two cowboys actually died on Fremont Street, and the local school that was down the road here, the teacher was afraid to let the kids out. They were afraid that those kids, or she was afraid those kids are going to see those bodies on Fremont Street. Yeah. Pretty nasty.
You were sheltered at school.
You guys ever see that movie Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner?
Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner?
No.
Sure. You gotta watch some of these good movies. A lot of people die in those movies.
I didn't see that. I thought
You guys come to Tombstone to see people die, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a very cool, informative tour. I like this tour.
How you doing, Will?
And we got to ride.
How you doing, Louisiana Johnny? All right. Now, each block right here, guys, between 4th and 3rd at the OK Corral, the parking lot to my left used to be a corral. OK Corral is not the only corral in Tombstone. Now, a guy named John Ford used to direct movies. He made a movie called My Darling Clementine. And that was with Henry Fonda. He made it really good. It was actually a good movie, but John Ford didn't want to make a movie of a biography of Wyatt Earp. All right? But they did make this little corral very famous, and it's probably the most famous corral in the world. Well, guys, thank you very much for riding Old Butterfield Stage Line. Please tell everybody you know this was the worst tour you ever took. Anyways, thank you very much for riding Old Butterfield Stage Line. I couldn't get that out all in one.
Well, there's the saloon, D. We'll go get drunk, get some food. And there's the other stagecoach. This is a little better built. I like the smaller one. I don't know why I like the smaller one better.
Yeah.
This has got room for more people.
That's like a mail car, like a more modern, like an early 1900s one. See, we were in one from the 1800s.
It's all rickety.
Yeah.
I like it.